We ask our smart devices for weather updates, music, and directions, but rarely do we ask what it costs the planet. Behind every AI interaction is a massive, energy-hungry infrastructure, servers, cables, and cooling systems that consume resources at staggering rates. This industrial machine is invisible to us, yet it's reshaping our world. The magic of AI is an illusion. Every request activates a global network with real material costs. Data travels through undersea cables, powers up city-sized data centers, and engages thousands of processors, all demanding electricity and water. We've been sold the idea of a weightless digital world, but the reality is heavy and deeply tied to Earth's resources. The tech industry brands AI as clean and efficient, hiding the sprawling server farms and their environmental impact. By obscuring the machinery, they hide the true costs: carbon emissions, water use, and human labor. We marvel at AI's output, but rarely question the input. Next time you use AI, picture the rows of servers, the power plants, and the rivers diverted for cooling. The first step to a responsible tech future is to pull back the curtain. We must ask, what is the true material price of artificial intelligence? Only then can we decide if this is a cost we're willing to pay. AI is ravenous for electricity training. A single large model can use as much power as over 100 US homes in a year. And that's just the start. Every prompt, every image, every chatbot reply adds to the energy bill. By 2027, AI could consume as much electricity as an entire country like Sweden. Data centers, the backbone of AI, are among the most power-hungry facilities on Earth. A single center can use more energy than a medium-sized city. As AI models grow, so does their demand for power-straining grids never built for this load. Even a simple AI-powered search is now 10 times more energy-intensive than before. Multiply that by billions of searches daily, and the scale becomes staggering. The digital cloud is not light, it's heavy with energy demands. Tech giants are racing for computational supremacy, building data centers wherever electricity is cheapest, often ignoring the source. This relentless pursuit is creating new energy hotspots, dictating the future of entire communities. The promise of smarter tech is being built on an unsustainable foundation. AI's energy use comes with a heavy environmental price. Most electricity still comes from fossil fuels, so every AI interaction leaves a carbon footprint. Training one major AI model can emit as much CO2 as 120 cars in a year. As AI use grows, so do its emissions, undermining climate goals. Data centers also guzzle water for cooling, sometimes millions of gallons a day, competing with local communities for this vital resource. In drought-prone areas, this can be devastating. The strain on infrastructure is real. In places like Virginia and Ireland, data centers threaten grid stability and force tough choices about public resources. The needs of AI are starting to overshadow those of the public. The tech industry profits, but society bears the environmental and infrastructural costs. Carbon emissions, water depletion, and grid instability are not side effects. They're built into the system. We're promised a seamless future, but the environmental bill is coming due. The true cost of AI is growing, and it affects us all. AI's hardware doesn't appear out of nowhere, it's mined from the earth. Every chip and circuit board relies on minerals like cobalt, lithium, and rare earth elements. The journey from mine to data center is often marked by exploitation and suffering. Over 70% of the world's cobalt comes from the Democratic Republic of Congo, where dangerous, unregulated mines rely on child labor and expose workers to toxic conditions. These minerals, known as conflict minerals, are laundered through complex supply chains, ending up in our devices. Despite regulations, tracing the true origin of every component is nearly impossible. The human cost extends to manufacturing, where hazardous chemicals and grueling labor are common. E-waste disposal creates another crisis, as toxic hardware is shipped to developing countries, exposing workers to health risks. From extraction to disposal, AI's hardware lifecycle prioritizes profit over people and planet. The sleek devices in our hands hide a global system of exploitation. This is the uncomfortable truth behind our digital world. Under pressure, the tech industry is starting to address its environmental and ethical footprint. Some companies are investing in wind and solar, pledging to run on 100% clean energy, but often rely on carbon credits, not real decarbonization. The challenge is to move from promises to genuine round-the-clock renewable power. Innovation is happening. Researchers are developing more energy-efficient AI models and chips, aiming to do more with less. This green AI could slow the exponential growth of energy use. On the human side, activists and consumers are demanding ethical sourcing and transparency. Companies are being pushed to audit supply chains, invest in mining communities, and design products for repair and recycling. The goal: a circular economy that reduces the need for destructive mining. These changes require more than technology. They need regulation and public pressure. The seeds of a better tech future are planted, but real change demands persistent effort. Smarter tech, cleaner energy, and stronger ethics must all work together. We're at a crossroads. AI promises breakthroughs, but at what cost? The current path leads to environmental damage and social inequality. Is this progress worth the price? Or are we repeating the mistakes of past industrial revolutions? True progress isn't just about processing power, it's about impact on our planet and communities. Technology that exploits people and resources isn't advanced, it's flawed. We must decide what we want from AI, a tool for a few or a force for the public good. This means moving from passive consumers to active digital citizens. Demand transparency about energy, water, and supply chains. Support policies for sustainability and ethical sourcing. The future of AI isn't set. We can shape it. Question the technology in your life and its true cost. Insist on innovation that's not just smart but wise. The hidden costs of AI are too high to ignore. It's time to demand a better future for all.